Back at it again, Activate a Podcast. One of your hosts, GDQ.
It's your boy, Real Walter Ford, in the building.
What's good? It's your boy, Mac. Yeah.
And we back again.
What good?
We back here, man.
Yeah. Good, man. Shoot, we gotta jump right into it. Derek Chauvin, 22 years, 22 and a half.
How y'all feel about it?
Eligible
He got a
for
max
parole.
of 40, wasn't it? What was it?
Yeah,
Like, you got a
40.
max of
And
40?
then they recommended 30. And then they gave him 22.5, and he's eligible for parole after 15. So he could be out in 15 years. Up in the streets.
But that's not including federal charges, right?
Yeah, he still has federal charges.
Yeah. So, you know.
Also, he's still going back to court. I didn't know about the federal charge part.
Yeah, he still has federal charges. So,
okay, I'm glad y'all informed me. Look at this. Look at this.
But yeah, to start off with the initial verdict, how do you feel about him getting 22 and a half?
Fuck all that. I'm sorry for being so blunt and being so upfront. But I feel like though it's some. I watched a video and it showed a man that sold an ounce of weed and is in jail for life. It showed another man that's stole a $134 jacket. He's in jail for life. And it showed another dude that I forgot what he did. Something real small. He in jail for life. And this dude killed somebody in front of people on video. And he got 22 years and 15 years of parole. But like you said, he has more court, dates coming up, I guess. But still though, I just feel as though it wasn't. It comes to show you how it's two different justice systems in the United States of America. It's tiers.
I think that's America in every aspect, though. It's always two different Americas, two different countries, or governments, justice systems, everything. And I'm never going to be surprised when true justice isn't obtained. And by that, I think it wasn't true justice when he wasn't charged with first degree murder. That was one, But we always got to learn and to just settle. So then it became, you want to charge him with third degree or second degree, blah 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 blah, and now it's oh, he could have got 40 at the max, but we recommended 30, but we're gonna give him 22 and a half with the possibility of parole. You know what I'm saying? They try to deface it. It's just, I don't know. There's numerous points that I could really go in depth to, given the proper timing, but I'm not going to right now. Where the government, the justice system, America has always shown that I don't need to put my faith in them. So him getting 22 and a half years ain't. I like I said, I know just as many people, if not more, that never killed anybody, and they're doing more time for having a plan.
Yep.
So, I know in Indiana they give you a lot more time for some weed than what Derek Chauvin did for killing somebody. So.
Don't be black ass weed, then you over with.
That's two. Man, he's getting less time for murder than
Yup. How you feel about it, Q?
Yeah, same things. I'm gonna just put some numbers up.
Yeah, I like that.
Since 2005, 139 police officers have been arrested for murder or manslaughter. So only 139 police officers since 2005 have been arrested for it. Okay, just 44 of them were convicted, and then, but mostly for lesser things, and so only 7 have been convicted for murder since 2005. 7 police officers, and Derek Chauvin's one of them. So it's rare. And yeah,
That's
I think
crazy. That's like because the other people got shot, got in trouble for wanton endangerment. They got shot for almost shooting the white people, but didn't get shot for shooting the black chick.
right.
Taylor.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I remember hearing about that last stat that Derek Chauvin was like one of 7 police officers in the last
15 years, fam.
that's been convicted of a murder charge of some sort. So, where do you think that now that that's been the case and there's federal charges that are still awaiting, how do you see this playing out?
well, I just read that he's probably gonna take a plea bargain, which I would think he would. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he wants to go to court for
Hold
for
the podcast,
federal charge.
hold the phone.
Busy's hopping in.
No, just kidding.
We're
But
talking about the. I don't know if you can hear us right now, Busy, but we're talking about the Chauvin charges.
Case.
But I just wanted to say that the only reason why, I mean, it's crazy that it started because from Darnella Frazier and that video and Minneapolis going crazy and the whole country, you know what I mean, setting it off. I don't think he would have even been arrested, or it would have been anything if it weren't for just a few those couple things that happened. It took a lot, you know what I mean? It really did.
Yeah, it took literally the country going into a whole state of emergency almost,
right,
for the police to get arrested. And for him to only get 22 years. Think about that. Like the whole world had to protest, like the entire world, like not even just United States of America. Like it was Japanese people, it was in Germany, it was in France, it was in Africa, it was in, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all these different continents and countries.
You name it.
And
I feel like it's another one of those situations where they give us like something, you know what I mean? Like a little concession. Yeah, and make it seem like, look, we did it. We doing it. Like, no, you're not.
We put him in jail and y'all got Juneteenth.
Hey, like
what else? What else?
Hey,
you changed Aunt Jemima? No more Aunt Jemima? What else? Damn it.
Quit asking for reparations.
Okay, we took Uncle Ben off the rice, man. Well, come on, man. What else?
We really gave George Floyd a statue, even though they just vandalized it.
We gave you
LeBron. Man. We painted Black Lives Matter in all the streets, man. What more do you want? You're busting my chaps here, man. Like, you're really making it hard for me. What do you want me to do?
Not busting my chaps.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering, like, when will the justice system get so upset to where they want to fry a motherfucker for killing a black man? How they want to fry that motherfucker that killed them Asians? They looking for the death penalty on that motherfucker.
Real quick before we got on here,
it's gonna have to be somebody like Candace Owens or something like that. Somebody that's on their side that still finally figured out or realized that, like, hey, you still a nigga too, so don't get it twisted. And then that's gonna cause the outrage for them.
I don't think it's gonna happen like that, but the Q showed us something about this. The police shot this white dude in Little Rock, Arkansas, and he had like a gas can. The guy that discovered a gas can, and he shot him at 3 a.m. And his name was Hunter. And they protesting, fam. The white people protesting, and they got like signs, and they say like, "Justice for Hunter." And I was like, yo, this can't be real. And they really out there. They like, you know what I'm saying? Gunmen.
Justice for motherfucking Hunter.
They got trucks parked. What'd you say?
I said justice for motherfucking Hunter. What did Hunter do?
Yeah, he got killed by the police.
He got killed?
By
Yeah,
the
he got killed by the
sheriff. This
police.
just happened. This is
Oh
all
no, we
happening.
need
Yeah.
justice. We need justice.
And it's all country white dudes. And what Q was saying was, it was like 18 months ago, this would not have happened. So it's like they just taking.
They would have charged it to the game. They would have charged it to the game. Like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
exactly.
Fuck, Hunter, what happened, Hunter?
Well, damn, Hunter shouldn't have been out at 3 in the
justice,
morning.
no peace. Now they out here, nigga.
That shit was hilarious. Like, not Hunter being shot was hilarious, but like the fact that they took that stance, and like you said, instead of like what the normal retaliation will be, like, we're gonna go to court, we're gonna we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go to the legal system, or we're gonna whatever.
Yeah.
They protested outside with signs and like, oh fam. So he had a gas can, so it was people outside holding O'Reilly gas jugs. They're like holding oil jugs. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, this shit is,
bruh, justice for Hunter, bro. What the fuck?
that shit was crazy to me, man. Like, so the dynamic is changing, is what I'm saying. Just to go along with what you're saying, how like that's when the justice system is gonna change, when there's more justice for Hunters instead of justice for Ray and, you know what I'm saying, and Brianna. You know
y'all on the road this morning. That's true. When there's more justice for Hunters, damn, ain't that something? It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. That's the reason why I said that in my song when I said you took a life from us. Now let's see when trading places how I feel, because I want to put people in that mindset. Like, if this was white children, white men, white women on TV every other damn week, just slaughtered, sleeping in their house, not doing nothing. Oh, this shit would be, they would have flipped this shit. It would be up and stuck. All the white people would be moving to Russia. They wouldn't even give a fuck no more. Where is Putin? They'll be getting the fuck out of it.
Remember, Chris Cuomo said that. He was like, when will the rest of America care about, you know, this police brutality? Let it be like a little Johnny, you know, walking home, 9 o'clock at night. Police come on, hey, what are you doing? He turns around, moves his hand, pop, pop, pop. He was like,
it should be an uproar for every, like that, because as a black person, I would not want to see that, because I don't want to see any human being get hurt like that for no fucking reason. But white people or any other person, racist or whatever, they have to have a reason. Well, what was he doing? Where was he at? Like, the fuck? If I see anybody, I'm not gonna be like doing all of that. I'm gonna say, damn, that's fucked up. What can we do? You know?
I think it's a psychological thing, man, and that's why this Karen thing is so powerful, because like that type of behavior needed a name, and now it has a name that can be explained, and it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, not derogatory, but it is, yeah. I think words are powerful in that way. Like the word Karen, my bad, that word.
Yeah, words are powerful. I mean, they literally are spells. That's the reason why a lot of people in Africa, they are very precise on their words, because, you know, word spelling, they feel like that's a spell. You feel me? So I feel like it's power in the tongue, even in all the Bibles. It don't matter what religion, it's power in the tongue. So
say that.
Any Karen. And right now, like, a lady introduced herself yesterday at the event, and she was like, I'm Kara. I said, Kara or Karen? Because I need to know.
I need to let immediately. You just have to wait.
Hey, you know what? And it really quick though, it's just on a funny note about that. It's so funny. At my job, a lot of Karens don't want to give their name in the store. You know, I'd be like, hey, you know, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what's your name? They'd be like, Karen. I'm like,
I'm like, it even worse.
I think they better start saying Kara. Just flip it a little bit.
Just call me K.
In this mug.
Just call me K.
But real quick though, so speaking of words, So Trump had a rally yesterday. Y'all think he's gonna start having rallies? Hello?
Yeah.
It was fat too. I didn't know it was fat till Q told me it was fat.
It
I
was a
knew
good
lot
amount of people there.
Hey, like we said last time, Trump is on some chess move shit right now. He getting his shit together for 2024.
They need that money. He needs some money, so he gonna keep doing rallies until he dies,
He
bro.
gonna do these
He will
bitches.
never not do rallies, bro. That is his go-to, bro. That's how he got to be where he is those rallies. Those rallies
I find it funny that Mike Pence is getting booed to all the shit he go to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Did y'all see Mike Pence? It was like the conservative religious rally of America or something like that.
I was like, damn, how you get booed by the people of God?
And they was like, boo, you traitor! You're a traitor! Boo! I was like, yo, this is hilarious. And he just tried to keep talking. You know, he do the thing where he just talk louder. And then, you know, I said, thank you, God. He just got laughed.
Hey, man, like, get off the stage.
Imagine like, your boss, you with him, everybody against you because you with him. And then he tried to get you killed. And now, you, all the people that was on your side, call you a traitor.
Honestly, I worked with a lady like that. And she was a white lady. So be careful. I don't know what it means.
Oh, what, she called you a traitor?
No, she was like super nice and hanging out with me and invited me to her house. And then I went on the computer and I went into a folder and she had a whole little profile of little things that I had done throughout maybe the course of us working together. Like if I left the keys in the door, but I'm by the door, she would write that down. And she was building a portfolio on me. And one day she turned it in. And even though she was like one of the reasons I got promoted, she was like going hard. She wrote an email to the district and was like, I will quit if Casey is not my assistant manager. It was very intense, but she was also the reason I got my first write-up. So you have to be careful with some of these people like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to put it on all white people, but it is a white thing where they smile in your face. They say, you know, motherfucker, you getting locked up. What did I do? What happens? Well, Sarah
I got a picture of you. I got you on tape. That's what
Sarah said that you always come in Walmart around 3 p.m. Like, what?
They got a whole thing that's fucked up.
Come with me, though. She's been with me. Oh, my God. But, yeah, watch out.
So, yeah, he did a rally in Ohio. He said the woke, he said a couple people were fake Republicans. He said the woke general. Then he said the woke generals was the reason that he didn't get reinstated, which isn't a real thing in real life.
The woke generals. That's so bad. If we were that close, like you had a few generals, like no.
Like woke generals, man.
The woke generals were the ones, bro.
So
at the same time, I'm gonna bring it up because it just came out too. Is that fool was saying to send in the army on George Floyd protesters in the first few days and saying skulls and shoot them.
Yeah.
And there were only a couple people in the room. Like, I don't know if we should do that, Donald. Like that.
Donnie crazy.
No, I think that's. I think that would have made it so much worse. I think people would have gone nuts if they would have started mowing people down with the army. I think people would have gone crazy. You would have. There would have been riots for a lot longer than one weekend. That's for damn.
Oh yeah, it would have been a riot. Yeah, it would have been a riot. Oh yeah. Also,
especially if you use our own military against us, like that's some dictatorship to the fullest, bro.
And I know Trump would have loved it. I know that fool.
Oh, yeah.
They were pushing for it. They were pushing for it so hard.
That's it.
He also said with those people that was since we putting stuff out there from these books that's coming out. He also said when the people that was stuck on the ship that had the corona when it first came out.
Oh God.
He said, can we just put them in Guantanamo Bay? No, he just said, can we put them over there in that place we own by Cuba?
Oh, my God.
He didn't know the name, so it was Guantanamo Bay. So, yeah.
This dude, did he ever figure out that Puerto Rico was U.S. territory?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something wrong with Trump. It's like, he do little things to try to keep people on his side, and then it's like one little
His
thing that he
real
does,
his
it
real dumbass
brainwashes
coming out
them.
later.
Yeah, the dumbass shit come out later. Like, I think a lot of people forget about all the things that he's done, but then he released Kodak, and
It's so
everybody was
much.
like, oh, "I like Trump."
It's so much.
Oh,
Also, you gotta
Kodak.
remember, fam. You also gotta remember, like, he's still the head of the Republican Party. Like, they still
Oh
he
no, they're
didn't
going.
get
Yeah, they don't
he
have
didn't
nobody
get
to go over
impeached
that, right?
twice, so they didn't whatever. So he could still run again. So. And like they're outwardly saying like we're gonna go with Trump. Trump is the head of the Republican Party. So like people got to remember, fam, it's 2021, but people start running. You know what I'm saying? A year and a half, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Before the shit starts. So.
Well, we have midterms next year, so and that's
Well,
gonna
yeah, I
be
know that too, and that's why he did the when he did the rally, he put out the people he supported and people he didn't support. He said, I support this nigga, I support this nigga, I don't support this nigga. So what he getting in position, and what I'm saying is it's gonna be real interesting, like the 2.0 version of this nigga, and not even if I don't think he can win again, but I think that just like the momentum, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath or like the fucking, you know what I'm saying, like what's gonna come from that.
I
It's gonna
think
be
he
crazy.
can win again. I do
Because
think he has a
people
chance.
doing like little Trump, you know, MAGA drive arounds and MAGA party, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All they need is a little bit more organization for this next one, and I do think they'll win. They could if it's him versus Joe Biden, and Joe Biden still continues to play this game and doesn't get anything real done.
yeah.
I do think he has a chance at winning. Like it's either him that's gonna win, one of his kids, or the Florida governor.
DeSantis?
Oh yeah, that fool is a smart Trump. That fool will. Fascism is here and it's still real. That's all I'm saying. And like with the Nazis, bro, like Hitler tried something similar and it failed. Like the beer hall putsch, that's what they tried like early on. Never got in trouble for it, which is exactly what's going on now. Like everybody's acting like January 6th didn't happen. And then after that, it was real bad. So something crazy could happen in 24 where it's just like after that, that's what I mean is Trump 2.0 is
Yeah.
cracking skulls. He will.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see. I don't know, but I don't think the people around is not gonna allow it to get that wild.
Bro.
I don't know, man. We gotta
Listen to niggas. Niggas gonna walk up in there and
America is really good at, acting like something didn't happen.
And we're real docile, bro. I cannot express enough how rare what happened last year is. Like in American history, it only happens every few decades. Like it does that. What happened is very rare. We're so docile, and
oh yeah, I already know.
That's the type of stuff that we're split like 50-50. I mean, we're split down the middle, and it is 50-50. So that's why sometimes you get Joe Biden and sometimes you get Trump, and
Yeah,
it's a split always going. So like I said, all they need is a little bit more organization, and Biden hurting himself. I mean, that's obvious. Like Biden really only has stuff to lose. Like he's not gaining any more people. He might be gaining Republican support, but they're not going to ever vote for him. So
right. It's
2024
tough,
isn't,
bro.
and I without Corona, Trump would have won. So like Trump was on a path to winning like last January. Like that fool was totally gonna win. Like if it weren't for Corona, and then I do think like George Floyd,
yeah.
If it weren't for those two things, that fool would have got reelected, like hands down. He was close. He really was close already. After all the stuff he did.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Know, right?
It's crazy like to think, but it be making me feel like these things.
Amount, but it was still close. Yeah.
It's crazy to think, but the way that the Democrats and everybody, all the politicians, like the way that they've started to push themselves into certain things. You know what I mean? Because it started before this, whenever they were making everything about them instead of the real issues. Like whenever Kaepernick was taking the knee and they trying to make it about them. Oh, there's troops and our country. It's like, what the fuck are you? It was like chess already.
Like the burritos.
You know what I mean? Hell yeah. To me, it was like chess already. They was already playing chess with us, trying to figure out how can we get involved into their sports? How can we get involved into their music? Like how all these politicians, anytime Cardi B make a post, because she's been so vocal and, you know, friends with these different people, they ready to go at her. It's like, why are y'all in the culture? Why are y'all always involved into every damn thing? I don't remember it being like this before this time.
Because Trump turned it to a popularity contest, fam. He's a celebrity, so he made celebrity, you know what I'm saying?
He had a lot of celebrity friends way before that.
He made government a celebrity entity now, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't know.
Americans have always been obsessed with their presidents as celebrities.
I agree with that,
in the last
but now he was a celebrity and he's a president.
Ronald Reagan was a B-list actor before.
I agree with that, and I agree with that too. But that's one out of 45. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, or I guess it wasn't 45 different ones. It was like 30 something.
We've been obsessed with presidents for a long time.
Yeah,
I think that both of y'all have very good points. I think that Trump definitely made it some type of popularity.
Because nobody
he was already he was
the first nigga to use Twitter like that. Obama
already like
used the internet.
Martha Stewart.
Obama was the first nigga to use the internet. Trump the first nigga to use Twitter.
Yeah. But Trump, you know, he had, you know, this nigga was friends with Snoop Dogg and all these different people way before, you know. So then you say, hey, I'm running for president.
This nigga in the WWE Hall of Fame.
He tried to run for president.
You can't forget that, bro.
He tried to
He's in the WWE Hall of Fame, Q. Don't forget that.
I understand that. No, I agree. It's a cult. It's a cult. It turned into a cult thing, which social media and Twitter helped amplify. But Trump is nothing new in terms of historical
type of
he may just have a different background, but he's been rich his whole life. So we have to think of he's not a celebrity. He was rich. His family was rich. So you know what I mean? He's nothing different than what we've seen. You know, his rhetoric isn't different either. It's just a little bit more turned up. He just doesn't care what he has to say. So that's what he made it turn into, is that he made people realize there's no consequences for what they say.
Yeah.
And so that feels cool to say stuff and not get in trouble and nothing, everything's okay. You know what I mean? And you don't get in trouble for what you have to say. That fool Trump proved that. You could be in the highest office and do whatever and nothing is gonna.
You don't get in trouble for what you say, what you do, what you got caught on tape doing, what you got fucking email proof doing. You don't get no trouble.
Cheating on your wife, nigga, and a nigga could go to jail for it, and you could still be the president.
You can get caught on audio talking about sexual assault on women, and you still can do whatever you want to do.
The nigga was in jail, fam, for you lying about snitching, lied about cheating on your wife. You cheated on your wife and lied, and he went to jail. He ain't getting
Trump
no
has did every damn thing.
He ain't even lied. He ain't tell the lie. He ain't getting no coochie, and he went to jail. Well, I guess he did tell the lie, but he didn't tell the lie first. He completed the lie, and didn't get no coochie, and went to jail. And he ain't got no position of power. Like, and he ain't got no job. Like,
what a fucking difference.
Think about that, fam. Think about that. Okay, my bad. I just had to put that out there. But keep going.
Nah, that's
I think that's a good way to end it on that one.
That's crazy, bro. That dude, he has defeated all odds.
Oh, damn.
Grab him by the pussy. Like, I swear, it's been so many times where I thought this dude was done.
Grab him by the
nothing
pussy.
happened. Nothing happened.
Gossip, lied about it, still had a wife, cheated on his wife, still the president.
Has anybody checked on her? Bitch, blink twice if you need help.
Call other women fat pigs. What'd you say?
Oh yeah,
I said, has anybody checked on her? Because blink twice.
Melania. Oh, hey, but
Damn.
she was low key. She was like secret about that life. She said she hated Christmas and like.
Oh
can
yeah, I
hate
remember that
Christmas.
shit.
All right, you can hate Christmas, but low key, she was like mean. She's a mean lady. It seems like.
Yeah,
Hey,
like snatching
hey,
her hand away
can
from
I,
that
can,
motherfucker on
can I
camera.
put something else out that I heard from another book? Can I put something else out that I read from another book? That they slept in separate bedrooms. It was like a
Oh yeah.
a main little I guess you could call it, I don't know what you would call it, like his lounge, like a presidential lounge or something. And he was sleeping that motherfucker.
I swear that lady is in a marriage contract because she does not hide that she can't stand this motherfucker. Like,
yeah, exactly.
She
Yeah,
can't
so he was
stand
sleeping
it.
in another room, not with her, my nigga.
I could see that. Good for her.
Remember she stayed at the fucking Trump hotel for a minute? When he first became the president?
I was
Well,
like, damn.
when he remember
That
when he
nigga
first
an
won?
alien.
Oh, alien. They were saying, "Oh, we're not even gonna stay in the White House ever. We're gonna be always
Yeah, I remember that.
Trump hotel. Always. That's where we're staying."
Yeah,
remember that.
it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
I just need a key to one of them bunkers because whenever Trump
That
done
nigga
got these
tried
Russians
everything.
and these Chinese people mad as hell and he disappeared. I blame it on him.
Yeah, he tried everything. So yeah, on that note, y'all got another topic y'all want? I think we got the good stuff.
You can never really transition from Trump. It's just like, all right, that has to be the icing on the cake. Like you,
This bitch ass.
yeah, fuck him. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I mean, there's so much. There's so much, but yeah.
But
Yeah.
on that note, all right, we out this thing then. Boo. This has been your boy Walter Ford.
GDQ.
Boopity boop. Busy Balboa.
your boy Mac 2301.
We go.
Activated podcast. Yeah.